Hi guys. Okay, so this is pretty much my very first video ever, especially talking about this new concept that my business partner and I are promoting called karmarocks. And I'm sure that you guys have seen many different posts on my page and pictures, and are probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about, and not really sure what it's all about. And maybe you have checked out the website, maybe you haven't, but that is not actually what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. One of the things that I want to talk about today is just this whole idea of alternative healing, or self-medication through self-therapy and things of that nature. And many of you that are out there that are maybe in the massage therapy field or some sort of alternative medicine field are probably feeling the struggles of what's happening around us today. But I do not want to shame anybody that does not partake in those things at all. I actually am just here to make my very first video for you guys. And one of the things that I really kind of wanted to talk about and hone in on is, this idea and this concept of alternative healing, and what it is and what it means, and that sort of thing. And I want to first just kind of put it out there that as you guys will get to know me and my partner and our business and what we're doing, I do want to make it clear that if there are some of those of you out there that maybe have life-altering diseases or illnesses or things of that nature, that we are in no means asking that you replace your medicinal suggestions by your doctor with what we're doing, but in fact maybe just add them in as something supplementary to help you. And hey, if it turns out to prove much more than that, then I will absolutely believe in what I do even more, which I don't know if I can, but there's always room to grow, right? But the biggest thing that I really kind of wanted to talk to you guys about is, sort of maybe even playing off of that idea of people who have those types of stresses in their life and those illnesses, and how they just lead into you having either, self-inflicting stresses or cases of depression or anxiety. I mean, I am a person just like you, and even though I can't say that I've ever had to rely upon any type of prescription or medication for survival, and hopefully I never do, that I have experienced life just like you have, just like every single person has. It's ups and downs, and especially a lot of downs that lead us in the direction of hopefully finding more peace within ourselves to control those downs and bring about more ups. That's really the goal. But along with a lot of those downs and things that we feel in our life, there are health issues associated, as I mentioned, that you may be experiencing: depression, anxiety, a loss of confidence in self, all kinds of things that that still take a toll on our health, and really do truthfully start to take a toll on our health. And one of the things that I'm noticing as I'm getting older, and it's much more important that you note that as you get older, it's very, very hard to find time for yourself, and I completely understand that. I think that it definitely becomes a higher sense of guilt to take time for yourself as you get older, because as you become more of a responsible adult, hopefully, you have more responsibilities, so therefore it's harder to break away, it's harder to take time for yourself, and you really just feel bad doing it. Whether it's ladies getting your nails done, or guys meeting up with a friend for dinner, or going on a hike, or whatever may be your thing, your mecca. it becomes harder and harder to make time for those things, and we certainly always feel like there's a million other things that we could be doing during that time that are much more productive. But the reality is that it's not much more productive. The reality is that it's actually deproductive, because it's actually, lowering your sense of self, your connectiveness to yourself. It's really keeping us very detached from ourselves. And I've really noticed I've really noticed this is a big trend right now with a lot of people that, obviously we've progressed in a lot of ways, which is great. But we're relying on our cell phones and our computers, our favorite TV shows, all of these things to entertain us. And while they are definitely very entertaining and are entertaining us, they are a distraction and they are a detachment, or causing detachment within ourselves. And I know that very first acknowledgement of that and being aware of that is even still it's a hard pill to swallow, because we think that, well, we just don't have time for this. We're adults now. We're not kids anymore. We don't have a recess. But I'm here today to tell you I really want you to have a recess. And if it means starting with 5 minutes that you can, take a walk outside, maybe pick up a book that's been sitting on your shelf forever that you totally intended to read one day and haven't. Whether it's doing something creative like art or music, maybe you play an instrument but you haven't in a while, or whether it's just doing something to pamper yourself, or cooking, whatever it may be, but starting with 5 minutes. And if that means that you have to let your dishes go for one day, or you have to set something aside for this first 5 minutes, don't feel bad about that. This is the 5 minutes that you're never going to get back. The few minutes that you've been watching this video, you're never going to get back. I'm never going to get them back. These are minutes that have passed. And by the time this video is done, several minutes have passed. I promise I won't keep you guys too long. But several minutes, if you're still hanging in there till the end, have passed. And you are left never being able to gain those minutes back again. They're gone. They are gone. So, even if it's just starting small, if it's yoga, if it's meditation, whatever it is, I am making this video today for you guys, and hopefully, as we get to know each other better over time, and you guys get to find out a little bit more about the new concept that we're promoting, hopefully you guys will get to start practicing this, and in the meantime, be finding yourself a little bit more each day, and finding a little bit more peace and serenity in your life each day by taking some time for yourself and allowing yourself to take that time and not feeling bad for it and not feeling guilty for it. So I'm going to end on this note, because I'm probably really awful at making videos, but it was a really important message that I wanted to get to you guys. And before I start putting all these videos about this really cool business that my partner and I are starting, it's really that we want everyone to know why. And it's because we want to be sort of a trendsetter, and helping people help themselves and feeling better and feeling, and not feeling the guilt of taking care of yourself. This is yourself and your health and your body and your life and your time. So this is how I wanted to start, and I hope that if anything, even if you're like, wow, this girl's crazy, like she's just, going off on a tangent about getting a massage or getting your nails done. But I hope that at least when you click out of the video that I know there's still quite a bit of daylight left today, that you guys take at least 5 minutes for yourself today, for you. And that's all. So until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I hope you had an even more fabulous week and you had a great weekend. And yeah, feel free to put any comments below, whether you liked it, whether you hated it, whether I need to wear more makeup next time, maybe do something different with my hair. But it really wasn't about that, guys. So I love all of you and I care for all of you, and I hope that all of you find some peace today in your 5-minute recess. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.